Sometimes knowing someone for a really long time can keep us stuck in our old stories, in stagnant loops. I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by. It's the golden hour out there. It's pretty beautiful. I'm thinking a lot about stories, the way that we define ourselves by the stories that we tell in our heads. And it's a bumpy road there. And hold on. And how the stories that we tell to our friends and family, people that we know, tend to get repeated and retold. And also, even if we're not retelling them, people remember the stories that we've told, and they kind of superimpose those old stories on us, and we do that to them. So then there becomes this, if you're not, deliberately, even if you are deliberately trying to let go of old stories, it takes really a growth mindset and paying attention to the evolution of yourself and everyone around you in order to not get stuck in those old stories and basically see each other through those old stories, and hence vibrationally kind of increase the odds that we're going to repeat those stories. I think that the story of Jesus Christ and how he was able to heal people and perform all these miracles, to me, speaks to an ideal version of seeing the best in every scenario, vibrationally having a clean slate, not bringing that old story. So if somebody's been sick their whole life or is just about to die, not necessarily holding on to that story in the present moment, letting go of that story and seeing their full God self in every moment and every now, and not letting these storylines, the ego stories and the earthly, the time-space stories, which are fabulous. I mean, they're delicious, and that's what we're here for, is to experience those delicious stories. However, if we keep retelling the old stories, we don't get to really evolve into new stories. So, back to where I started from, sometimes old relationships, or, I think relationships that last a long time are beautiful, and one of my very favorite things in this life. And in maintaining some of those, I have come to recognize that one of the challenges, or should I say the opportunity, in those older relationships is learning to not get stuck in our old stories together, learning to create new stories together instead of just repeating the same old stories. So I hope you're making great new stories. Some stuff in the road there. I hope you're meeting new people and maintaining and developing, developing new dimensions to your relationships with everyone that you've known and with everyone that you meet. That's my wish for all of us. Today, I'd love to know if you have any thoughts on all of that rambling. As always, you can find ways to connect with me and support me in the description below. And until next time, I wish you peace, love, lightheartedness, laughter, and playfulness.